All right, I think our last video kind of cut off at the end, but we ended up with 36 here. So I'm going to go ahead and just use multiplication to check to make sure that 36 is our correct quotient. So I would multiply 36 times 46. So I'm going to break up the 36 into 30 and 6, and then the 46 into 40 and 6. So then I've got 4 times 3 is 12. So 40 times 30 would be 1200. 40 times 6, 4 times 6 is 24. So 40 times 6 is 240. Then 6 times 30 would be 180. And then 6 times 6 is 36. So then when I put these together, I end up with 1,440. And then I've got 180 and 36. So that gives me 216. So I do get 1,656. So now we've got the correct answer for this problem. All right, and then on your second page from yesterday, I think this is the first problem on page 170. So I'm going to go ahead and work it out. And we're going to use the Big 7 strategy where we're looking at partial quotients to answer this. You could also use the traditional long division. And, remember, I'm thinking about multiples of 10 so that I can get rid of, as much of this as possible. Or, even if I don't get rid of as much as possible, then I can still subtract something from it and then, just keep going from there. So if I did 10 times 16, I get 160. And so that's not going to take off a whole lot. So I might try 20 times 16. So since 2 times 16 is 32, 20 times 16 is going to be 320. So I'm going to go ahead and just start there. I could keep going and get even closer, but I'm going to start with 20 here. So since 20 times 16 is 320, I subtract, and now I've got 448. So I know I can do that again. So I'm going to do another group of 20. So 20 times 16 is 320. I subtract. Now I've got 128. So I can't make any more groups of 20. I also can't make a group of 10. So I don't have enough even to make a group of 10. So, I could do half of 10 and see what that is. So 16 times 5, 6 times 5 is going to be 30. And then if I do 5 times 10, I get 50. So that gives me 80. So I have enough that I could do a group of 5. So I'm going to take away 80. And now I end up with 48. So I know that 2 times 16 is 32. And, you may want to go ahead and see if we can get closer. If you don't know what 16 times 3 is, we can work that out. So that's going to give me 6 times 3 is 18. And then I've got 3 times 10 is 30. So that does give me exactly 48. So I can make, since this was 16 times 3, I can make 3 more groups. So 3 times 16 gives me 48. So you want to get as close as you can without going over. And so as long as our remainder is 0, or if it's less than the divisor, then that means we've made as many groups as we can make. So then our last step is just to add these together. So that's 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So my final answer is 48. And then, I could go through and use the area model to check this. So that's something that I'll let you do to make sure that we got this correct. And if you have any other questions, let me know. I hope this helps with the workbook pages from yesterday.